So, not too long ago, I made a post saying that whenever you comment on this post, I will end up writing. And that is what I'm going to do today. So right in front of me, we have a normal pen. Very basic pen. And then we have a pencil. Y'all might be familiar with this one. And then we have a very fancy fountain pen. And we're going to be trying all of these out with your comments. So there is a bit of gambling. Your comment may not turn out the way you expect. But I don't want to drag this on too long. I say we go ahead and start doodling in some cursive with a trusty pencil. Let's start out with the oldest comment and then go to the newest. Let's put this neatly here. Sort of like that. Our first comment, or I should say quote, will be, I like waffles. And this very special quote is from Bird. Motion. That'll be our first quote. Very, very beautiful quote from Bird Motion here. Our next comment is, I keep saying comment, I'm gonna say quote. That's what these are. These are all masterful pieces of art and very deep thought. As shown by this quote, something silly. Kitty. And this quote is from the one and only Shinobi Shiba. Shiba. And I want to be perfectly honest with y'all. Pencil, it's a very great tool and all, but not great for cursive in my opinion. So I'm gonna put it to the side for now, and I'm gonna move on to my personal favorite, which sounds ironic because these are made for that, but these are beautiful for cursive. And that's what I'm gonna write my next quote here in. From Aurelian. Ness feels a little strange. I was very mystified by this quote here. Ness feels a little strange. And as you can see, I can make these movements a lot better with a pen. That's why I really like a pen. And this is from oh geez. Aurelian, okay. Wow, I am Aurelian. I should have planned it a little better with how I'm looking at the comments because I'm having to look totally to the side. But let's move forward. Next comment we have is from Cry Girl Cry, and it is that twink will pay. Sorry, that evil twink will pay. So that evil twink whoops twink will pay dot and they write it several times, so I'm gonna put just X. Let's say 7. I don't know how many times it is, but we'll say 7. This is from Cry Girl Cry. There we go. Beautiful. Next one is from Frost Kitty. Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku. Truly a beautiful, beautiful quote, and I'm sure Hatsune Miku will very much appreciate the shout out as well. This is from Frost Kitty. Frost Kitty. Um, 4052. 52. Yeah, there we go. And then next we have a quote from Rest Xzil. Rusty Grexel. There we go. I can't write in cursive. Yeah. So I can't write in Oh wait, I totally messed it up. It's the I and then the V and then the E. There we go. I can't write in cursive. And yeah, this says a lot about, society. I can't write in cursive. And this is Rusty Grexel. Hi, Rusty Grexel. Rusty Grexel. Very interesting name, I will say. It's very fun to pronounce. And next we have Gay People Real. Lovely name. Absolutely lovely name. And this is from Baron von Berger. So, gay people real. And now, obviously, what they're talking about is, I believe the third definition of gay, which is to be, happy, delighted, merry, yeah. And these people are out there. Some people somehow are able to live in this world and be happy. And, shout out Baron von Berger. The Baron von... Oh, this wasn't a capital B, but, that's just the way it is. Burger. There we go. Okay, next quote. Let me take a sip of water first. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, joining us today as a celebration of working with paper. In the last video, someone mentioned like, hey, oh my gosh, it's Rousey. And I said, maybe they can appear for a second time. Well, here they are again. But not just that. We also have Paper Rousey. Look at him. And he is here to watch over all of your amazing quotes, which all of them are beautiful. But we can have a little competition of which one hits the hardest. Okay, let's not cut around the chase. Sometimes quotes just hit harder than others. Let's go on. Live, love, Blahaja. For Blahaja is love. And love itself. Okay, I'm gonna have to live, love, Blahaja. Okay. Live, love, Blahaj. Ah, that's how you say it. Okay, Blahaj. I was pronouncing it so silly. Okay. For Blahaj is life. And love. Itself. Very heartwarming quote from I Hate Life E. I hate life E. Gets kind of messy down here, I'm not gonna lie. But let's see here. Next quote. And for any Blahaj owners, do comment down below whether or not this is true. We need a fact checker. Because I don't own a Blahaj. I mean, I probably should, but you know, it's an icon for something that I just don't think I am. If I wanted to see a man eat an orange, I would have taken the orange eating class. Wow, this is a long quote. If I wanted to see a man eat oh, it's eat an orange. But we'll stick with that. I'm sorry about this. Eating an orange. I would have taken the orange eating class. I would taken the orange eating class. A very striking quote here from Fixing Button 8144. I'm not sure what it's a reference from, but I'm sure that it is giggle fuel. Fixing Button. Fixing Button. 8144. Man, this page is looking very pretty with all of your quotes. Here we go. And now we have a quote from Matt. Quirkle Stan wins the Funko Bungle. That's an awesome quote. Oh my gosh. Quirkle Stan. It's kind of a mouthful. Grunkle Stan wins the Funko Bungle. Funko. Wow, I love this quote. And this quote here is from Matt. If you really wanted to see me say Matt 3 times, you, sir, have achieved a goal. There we go. And since this page is getting a little crowded with just absolute work of art, just so many beautiful quotes, I'm going to change the page to a fresh one. And we will work on some more. Next up, we have a quote from Darkness 8. I'm going to blow up the moon 4 billion times. The dark bear man robot thingy. So I'm assuming what they mean is a quote, and that's the quote owner. So I'll go ahead and write that. I'm going to blow up 4. Oh, I wrote this wrong. Blow up the moon 4 billion times. I don't know why they would do that, but you know, the dark bear man robot thingy. The dark Wow, I'm sorry guys. This is probably the 3rd quote I've messed up so far. It's very difficult to write and look over at the same time. But it all applies in the end, right? So, the dark robot to it. Bear, man. Ding. Dingy. Yeah, this is awesome. The dark robot bear man dingy. Lovely quote there. Okay. Why do you call it an oven when you oven the cold food of out hot? This quote is a mouthful. Okay, I'm gonna. Why do the call into an oven? When you of when you of in the cold food. Cold. Of out heat. Sorry, I am just amazed by this quote. Of out heat. Oh, it's of out hot heat. The food heat. Hot. The food. It's a very long quote, I won't lie. Here we go. And this one's from John Limmick. Hello, John Limmick. Your quote is pretty cool. There we go. John Limmick 4595 4595. Alright, next up. I'd like a Q, another Q, another Q, A4, and a Batman symbol. What does this mean? Literally. This is like something cryptic. It has to be. It's gotta be. But we're going to do it nonetheless, but in the cryptic fashion. I'm going to do it in this pen. No, I'm not a fan of this pen. And you will see why shortly. But it functions, entirely different from a pencil in this, because what this does is you have to pressure for the stuff to come out. And it's very, it varies a lot. So I'm assuming that they are asking this question. So I'm going to give them, and you can see I am not good with how this works. A Q. A Q. Another Q. A 4. Oh gosh, this pen. I cannot with this pen. A 4. Batman symbol. What does this even look like? It's like this, right? Like sort of like that. Like that. There we go. Little Batman right there. We'll fill it in for you. This is so gonna seep onto the other page. There we go. I guess I should ask, how are y'all doing? I totally forgot to ask this. And most importantly, to all of the commenters and you watching, how are y'all feeling about my content so far? Just thought I'd ask. I don't mind if it's a negative response, I really appreciate that. I am not. Oh gosh, this person's name. Okay. Oh, here goes nothing. I'm just gonna write it really quick. X. I can't. Why can't this work? Just work with me, please. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are out of ink. X. Wow. Well, there goes that. Don't worry, we'll put it neatly to the side right here still. X. D. X. D. X. D. Y7V. Wow, what did I do here? Check this out. This 7's got like an umbilical cord on it. X7 V. There we go. Very cryptic. I don't know what I just did by putting that there, but moving on. Beep boop from Jeffrey. I got you, Jeffrey. So this one has like a little silly dude on it, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that. There we go. A little robot dude, check him out. He is very adorable, I think. And sometimes he probably isn't adorable. And that's okay. He's probably very ugly sometimes. I think we need to embrace that. And there's the beep boop. And this is from Jeffrey 4641. Jeffrey 4641. Lovely quote, Jeffrey. I hope you are having a lovely day out there. Next is from Aussie Valentine. You like kissing boys, don't you? Or you're gonna have to explain yourself, Valentine. But I mean, since you asked for it. Oh, and they also want a little doodle of boy kisser themselves. You wanna see boy kiss? I see you. you're watching, hi. Very, very direct call out there, but I really appreciate it. You like kissing boys. Ooh. Don't you? And then for this one, we're gonna get a little boy kiss. So let me go ahead and look him up. Yeah, contrary to popular belief, I did not learn boy kisser by memory. Okay, so we have this little fella. We're gonna draw them together here. Okay, he's got like a little tuft going there, and then a little tuft like that. Oh jeez, I messed up his ear. That's fine. And then he has little tufts coming out. Like that. That seems about right. And then he has stuff coming out like that. And then we've got the eyes. Ooh, the boy gets her eyes. Ooh. He looks a little cross-eyed here. There we go, never mind. It's coming together now. And then a little boop boop. A little blushy. Isn't he beautiful? I quite enjoy him. This is from, let's see, Aussie Valentine. You're gonna have to Aussie Valentine. Valentine. Yeah, I've never had to spell that word because never had a Valentine's. Let me take another sip of water. Shout out, Aussie. Okay. Next quote. We can be our own worst critic. No, I actually fully agree with this one. We can be our own worst critic. There we go. And yeah, I totally agree with that quote. We are, you know, you like to think that everybody around you cares so much about like all of the bad stuff most cases, people just aren't thinking like that. And we are always the ones who can, figure out all of those, issues and hyperfixate on them. And all this does is prevents us from just moving forward and trying to make it better. Because you're kind of awestruck. And this is from Zoinks. Zoinks. Whoops. There we go. Zoinks. Very awesome quote. Next is Markiplier's FNAF. That's all it is. Marking pliers. Marking pliers. FNAF. This is from Freaky Goober 1. Truly an amazing quote, Freaky Goober 1. Yeah. Freaky. Ooh. Freaky. Freaky Goober. One. This looks connected there. There we go. Freaky Goober 1. Okay. And now for our next quote. Well, our last quote, sadly. But this last quote is from Sagawa Gaming. And it is Gibby Bree. All caps. Wow. Okay. Gibby. Gibby. Gibby Burry. No idea what that means, but it's a very satisfying set of words. I will give it that. Gibby Bree. Gibby Bree. Gibby G. I imagine if this was like a racial slur. No, I just translated it. It's not a racial slur. It'd be very insane if it was. But Sagawa Gaming. Gaming. Beautiful. So, I want to really give a shout out to all of these people who participated in this silly little event. Seriously, and I really appreciate all of the support that you people give me. I stuff to really get that many views. Sorry about that. But somehow hundreds of people take interest in these silly little creations, and I find that insane. That is jarring. But let's count these, shall we? Well, I'm gonna reread them all, and I'll do it in a very aesthetic voice. I like waffles, said bind motion, bird motion. Something silly, merp, shinobi shiba. Ness feels a little strange. Aerialin. That evil twink will pay. The evil twink will pay. Oh man, I love that quote. Cry, girl, cry. Hatsune Miku from Frost Kitty. I can't write in cursive. Rusty Grexel. Gay people real. Very, very real. So real. Yeah. Definitely not like, boys kissing or anything like that. It's just happy, merry people, Gay people real. And the Baron von Berger. Live, love, blahage. For blahage is life and love itself. I hate life, E. So I'm guessing what they hate is blahage in that case, because they hate blahage, which is life and love itself. Yeah, I didn't catch it the first time, but I hope that you can come to terms with blahage. Next. If I wanted to see a man eating an orange, I would have taken the orange eating class from Fixing Button. Grunkle Stan wins the Funko Bungle from Met. And then I'm going to blow up the moon 4 billion times. The dark robot bearman dingy. Why do you call it an oven when you of in the cold food of out heat hot the food. Oh gosh. Q for man symbol. It's gonna be hilarious if this was supposed to be, not literally what it is, but the actual quote. But that's the quote. It's Q, another Q, A4, Batman symbol, by XD. They find this very funny. Beep boop by Jeffrey. Ooh, you like kissing boys, don't you? By Ozzy Valentine. We can be our own worst critic by Zoinks. I added the little Z there. Marking pliers FNAF by Fariki Goober 1 and Kibble Buri Sagawa Gaming. And that's going to be it for tonight. I hope that you sleep very well. Or if you're just watching this anytime, I hope you are more relaxed than you were before. And regardless, I hope you have very, very sweet dreams. Thank you all so much for participating and watching. And I hope you have a lovely night. As always, Cheerios.